All right, and with that, we're going to be passing it. I'm going to be passing it over to Revo for running Freedom Planet 2, Neera any percent. Revo, you can take it away when you're ready.
Hello everybody, how are you doing today? How is Archiethon treating you so far? Well, I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Revolucoin, Revo for some friends. You might know me from Revo's Nonsense or Red Corner Viable in full runs and big on matches. So today I brought a friend of mine, Wasted, to have a commentary.
Hello, Wasted. I'm a friend of Revo, casual runner of Freedom Planet 2 and other games like Resident Evil series and some RPGs. I happen to be quite knowledgeable because I've been following this game's speedrun scene since it was in beta, actually, I think.
So, well, we're gonna start setting up. So first a quick introduction. Freedom Planet 2, you can read it on screen. Get ready to keep some butt. I'm gonna select a file. In this case, classic mode. And if you played Freedom Planet 1, probably you know Lila, Carol, and Mila, but also Neera that was supposed, and now it's a playable character. So the next I have to do is, well, setting the commands. As you can see, Bird, it's complicated playing with the hands like this, but I'm gonna do my best. And, well, the difficulty, for reasons we're gonna play after, I'm gonna play in normal. So once done this, the game is gonna ask me about tutorial, and when I say no, the timer begins. So it's moment for a countdown. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! Okay. Wait, I'm gonna let you talk. I need to focus.
Okay. Send it. So the first level of the game is the same as Freedom Planet 1. It's Dragon Valley. Neera is classified as a power type character, which means that she's normally not that mobile, except that she can get a lot of forward acceleration as long as she's in the air, and she's using her unique feature, which is called Focus. During Focus, all of the negative air drag she would get from gliding forward is completely nullified. So Revo is going to use this when she's
okay. I have a screen there. Yeah,
ton of speed horizontally. Also, one of the things she has is mobility upwards, using her up special move. And she can ice skate on the ground, which really increases her speed on the ground. And she's still somehow the slowest character, by the way.
Oh, sorry, actually right now in the leaderboards I have the fastest time, but well, things are gonna change. The game's still being patched, and there are some speeds I'm gonna lose in the next version. So, well, stuff like that happens when a game has been developed for so long and still has a lot to polish. Big shout out to Galaxy Trail for bringing this amazing game. This and the first game are really awesome. Totally recommend the speedruns. So, well, probably you noticed that I'm taking some gems on my path, and I'm actually trying to grab crystals. There are good reasons for that. And oh damn, I forgot about the strat for this boss. I was sure I was gonna forget this in the run, but well, we're good.
That's why I said I wouldn't bet on anything. I knew I would lose. I knew you would.
I hit with that. Okay. Well, and that was Drum Valley, the first level. And actually now you're gonna see why I was collecting all the crystals, so I need some very fast menuing. I hope I can do. But the game has a very particular thing about different coming from Freedom Planet 1, and it's that we have shop and items. And I don't need to exchange that. So we need element burst and attack potions. So I can now equip the items in this slot, please. Yeah, this is not the fastest menuing of my life. Here we go. Shelling Park.
Yeah, this is the reason why Revo decides to start in normal instead of beginner or advanced. The reason being that in those extra difficulty settings, the only thing that really changes is the items you start with and some of the accessibility options.
Yeah, particularly the auto guard.
Yeah.
I don't like auto guard actually.
It's rather annoying, and in beginner has it on by default, and it takes a bit of menuing time to get rid of it. Although you do start with element burst, so it's a give or take in terms of time save. Here in Sheldon Park, Revo is going to take a small detour soon. Because
Yes.
he's going to get an item that is very central to the run, and it's only obtainable in this level.
Yeah, some of the items are things you can buy in the shop, but some others are things you can find in chests in the levels. And the one that is very vital for the run is actually on this stage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
It's important to not. Oh, I missed the shield! How? Okay, and now we detour, and this is the item. This is snow stocks, a bravestone. The items you find in the levels are bravestones, so they usually give you a penalty and a crystal bonus at the end of the stage when you carry some of those. The effects of the bravestones are usually negative, but they contribute at some purposes. For example, well, you'll see later why it's so important to have no stocks in particular. But what the item does indeed is giving you no stocks. As you can see in the top center of my screen, I have a lives counter at 2, which means I have this one and 2 more lives. Well, with no stocks, we start already with 0, so it combines really well with some other item later in the run.
That doesn't mean you can't get stocks from gathering crystals, however.
Okay, we're approaching the end of the level. We have to fight the bear. I actually love bears on this marathon, but this one has to die, so I'm sorry. Even does some cow sound, which I love that. Okay, let's go. And that was Shenlong Park. Note that at the end of stage I have to grab a start card, and that is the way to trigger enter in the next stage. So another particular thing about Freedom Planet 2 is that you have a world map and you can actually choose the order of the stages you're gonna play. You have different paths and now they're being open. So for menuing reasons, I'm gonna start with the bottom one, starting for Phoenix Highway, because it's the best for using the exact same item set I was using now. Later I'm gonna use different items for the other paths.
Yeah. It should be noted that Revo is playing in classic mode instead of adventure, and in adventure mode, you would.
Oh, I thought that's another way. Ah!
Oops,
What
wrong way.
am I supposed to do now? Oh, I guess I can do this. Oh, a free shield. Okay.
That is a shield.
Okay, and this is the actual route, so we're good. But that detour was totally not on my plans. I usually take the middle route there. And oh wait, this is good. I'm so confused. Okay, yeah, this level is probably the one I needed to practice the most. I haven't practiced really much. I did my best, but I suppose I should be good enough. Okay, and now we get to the top. There are a lot of cycles on this. On this game overall, not just on this level. So I can take this route, and now I'm gonna take another gem. Gems are really important to buy some other items later in the run. And now we take drills. Well, the rest of the level is pretty much just drilling, so getting drills, so maybe good time for donations.
Sounds good. Right now we just have a donation from Liz Lena for $3 that says 3 for Gerfeline. Thank you, Chuckles. And not only that, I do want to reiterate that until the end of the Strawberry Jam block, every donation that you make will be doubled. And we still have not yet quite met the incentive for the SJ Crack Grandmaster Pass Showcase. But if you want to meet that, you can donate and we can get closer to that incentive.
Okay, so well, this is Discord. The name of the boss is actually Discord. And well, you can actually hit faces with the drills coming from the front, but it's actually really hard to sync. I didn't. I really haven't practiced this in years. Well, not true, because this game was released the last year, but in months for sure. Oh, I forgot to jump. Okay, this car is gone, so we can proceed to the rest of the run. So now I'm gonna do a funny trick that actually is still available, as far as I know, so I can perfectly do it. We're gonna do something we call a layer eclipse. Mind just playing with it? Whistle?
Yeah. Since this game is made in Unity, this is actually a 3D game in a 2D perspective, so to speak. And the different layers of the ground. You see a layer like in a layer cake, and if you do certain specific jumps, you can land in the space in between the layers and confuse the game into thinking you're in a place where you're not supposed to be, which allows us to basically no clip through the entire level.
So basically, thanks to this, I ignore all the collisions of the original layers, and I'm in a different layer, and it's important to get back to my original layer now. I didn't... Okay, I can just restart the checkpoint. So now I want to get back to my original layer so I can actually get back to level normally. I can do that by just hitting a specific trigger, but also restarting helps. In some levels, there were some other layer clips that are being patched, but I don't know, I didn't hear about this one being patched, so I'm gonna keep using it until then, I guess. So, well, this is Harold, sorry.
Yeah.
This is the boss of Solland, and it's gone.
Except it's not.
If it's not, now it's 3 Heralds. So we have to keep doing a lot of damage. They can damage themselves by the way, throwing the baseballs and the kicks, and well, Neera is really good at fighting. I'm gonna say that at least.
Yeah. She's classified as a power type for a reason.
So there you go, that was Solland. And now here becomes a segment that is special, that is called the Battlesphere. It's divided in very small segments, and all of them have different challenges. The first one is the Beginner's Gauntlet. You have to just cross to, well, obstacles, an obstacle course.
It's just an obstacle course, but I guess this is a great time for donations as well, since it's
sure.
much just a repeating obstacle course.
Yeah. We don't have specific donations at the moment, but I do just, again, want to remind everyone that we have the SJ Cracked Grandmaster Task Showcase that we are currently working towards. We only need a bit more. And remember, all the money you donate right now is worth double, up to $1,500. I'll let you get back to your run.
Yeah, remember the donations have doubled, so don't hesitate. Now is the great moment to do that. So now moving to the second challenge of the Battlesphere. There are a lot of challenges. There are 4 challenges you have on the roller story, but there are a lot more challenges you can get here. In Battlesphere also you can refight the bosses and do a lot of stuff that is really nice for practice. And there are some special challenges for the true ending category that is not the one I'm running. Take some extra challenges and an extra level, which is the difference between this and 90%. So on this one I just have to eliminate waves and enemies.
Yeah, luckily the rest of the characters help you a bunch.
Yeah, you rely a lot on their AIs for this. Sometimes they don't behave so much well, but sometimes they do. And also, more than once actually, Mila or Lilac saved me. Not much Carol, I'm sorry. He has really short attacks usually, but honestly I don't have an actual strat for this. I just go and kill things.
There is no strat for this.
Say the truth.
It's so RNG heavy and depending you just try to kill stuff.
Basically you just kill things and pray to finish under a minute, which I didn't, but I guess this is kinda normal. So well, now moving to the third challenge, that is actually the Hero Battle Royale. We have to fight the other characters now.
Yeah.
So
nice.
No, Lilac, come on!
No, and
Lilac is actually the most difficult to kill here, because she has a lot of invulnerability movements, like Drown Boost and the Blink Dash.
And she likes to run away.
So usually what they do is focusing Lilac, like... No! Lilac! Come on! Just die, please! Okay.
There you go.
So yeah, this happens. Actually my PB there is 9 seconds and that was insane. Okay, and now the last one, that is Kalot challenge, is going to be a race against Captain Kalot. That is the final boss of this area, I would say. It's a character, well, I have to just do a 5-lap course and beat him. So if I don't do nothing, okay, if I don't do anything stupid, I should be really fine with this. It's just the same course once over and over. So good moment to actually remind you that your donations are gonna be doubled. So please don't hesitate and help the cause. Okay.
Cool.
Lap
This
4.
is
Ah, there is a
probably
funny
one of the
trick.
easiest.
at
Oh
the
yeah,
end of
funny
the
trick,
lap.
funny trick. It turns out you can actually 100% cheat
Yeah.
this by
For the final
crossing
lap,
the
you can
final lap and
just,
just go back.
Actually very basic. Please don't remove this. Thank you.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so we'll leave the battlesphere, and now we have another round of shopping because there is another core item for Neera overall. So I need to exchange this. I need more gems, and I need this, the super feather. That is actually a potion that increases your
Your jump height.
jumping, and that is really useful for Neera. So let's go. Her base damage is actually very good, so I don't really need that much attack potions. But the super feather is just available after channeling part. So because of that, I buy it first the attack potion and now this. And that is the reason why I do the lower route first, because it's the route I can do all with the attack potions and it's fine. Ah, I forgot one orb. Okay. Good. Spider. Actually, I have seen a lot of spider jump scares on this marathon. Well, this is another one.
There's gonna be more.
I didn't get the speed. Have to be careful about not being crushed here.
Yeah, crushers. Main staple of platformers everywhere. It should be noted that those are actually not on a global timer, but on a local timer, right? And they
Yes.
only spawn once you get close to them, so you don't have to worry about missing
Yeah,
cycles.
because of this, yes, but there are a lot of other things that are actually global cycle based, like the blocks we're gonna see later. So now we have Spider 2. Uh-oh. I'm too slow. I'm gonna actually refill me there with this.
Oh, one thing that should be noted is that Neera's focus not only cancels her urge rack, it actually gives her attacks armor. And as long as she keeps hitting attacks, the meter is refilled, so you can theoretically stay in focus forever as long as you keep fighting and hitting things.
So this Kakuyan, a boss of very Halo. And almost a quick kill.
Almost.
I almost made Kakuyan look like a fool, but actually this was is really hard.
It's way harder than it looks. Very unpredictable.
Okay, now we enter in one of my favorite stages. Airship Sequada is one of the most difficult levels for Neera because of the tricks we have. I'm gonna equip element boards for this. And I have a lot of really cool skips here, so
Yep.
make sure you don't miss this because it's actually an insane stage. I hope I can perform, but actually it's a really difficult stage. We need a counter, says Vlad. Yes, we do.
Conversion point.
Shout out to Vlad, also a big friend of Freedom Planet community overall. Still waiting for Vlad playing this version of the game, but it's cool. Take your time, Vlad. We love you.
People who played Freedom Planet 1 may be oddly reminiscent of Sky Battalion when looking at this level. It's a very similar type of level. And that was Lancer.
Yeah, and actually I'm gonna fight it.
Yeah.
You can skip it, but I actually had a problem there. I needed to actually jump from that ledge, and instead I got the double jump out of it. It's a really precise jump, and I needed to actually skip all the sequence. And well, if I miss it, it's not worth actually trying in. I need the previous impulse. I can build speed in that short platform, but having the boss there is actually a very complicated thing. Rather not do. And okay,
And we're just going to completely disregard the entire rest of the level by going around it.
yeah, this is actually amazing because actually there's only there is one particular thing Neera has that makes her being good going this way. Means this, I can just jump into a cool plane.
Hit the kill
And if
plane.
after transition I do a Thunder Ray up special attack, it just loops eternally until I
Yep.
cancel it. So I use this to gain height and get again into a level. This is amazing. This is very specific for Neera, and the other characters cannot do something like this. So this is why Neera is the only character I'm actually going for this route.
Yeah, she's the only one who can do this skip. And also it should be noted that this entire second section of the level is actually shaped like an orca, which is a killer whale, which is a lot of work for something you don't really get to see.
And this is Cory, Carol's sister. Ah, I miscalculated the damage.
Yeah.
I could have escaped this invulnerability movement. Can I just shoot her?
Neera can
still
actually,
not a bad time.
No, not a bad time. Neera can disable Corazon's
yeah, but that's
with...
actually not on this level. It's later.
It's not on the level, but something she can do.
So yeah, something important is actually minimizing the minuing as much as possible to save time, because the fight timer is going all the time. So all the time I'm actually in the warm-up, the fight timer is running. So that's why I want to minimize as much as possible the minuing, and that's why I do all this section with the same item set all straight. So.
Yeah.
For all this part, that is the Shui Gang part, using jump potions and an element burst.
Here we can see another use of the layering that Unity allows to do in Terrafalls, with the going inside and out of the waterfalls, which is the big gimmick of this level. And I think you should mention the ability of momentum keeping that the little handles have.
There's a cycle skip here there, and there's another here. They're both very difficult.
Got him.
Okay, gaming. That is a really complicated cycle.
Yeah, you need to go very fast for that.
So now it's a little small scroller. I use the opportunity to take more crystals. I'm gonna need later for buying a couple extra items. Now approach the end, and there's a really funny trick now. I don't think I got it, or maybe I did.
Sure, maybe you did.
No, I canceled it.
No, you did it. You can, if you go from those
Hang bars, I would say.
hang bars
Or
one
pulleys.
to the other, you can actually just keep momentum, and you can shoot yourself up to the top of the level and skip a bunch of platforming. This is Rosebud, and this is probably the most RNG heavy boss in the game.
Yeah. Rosebud actually detects your, I don't know what exactly determines where Rosebud is going to go, but it's really annoying because you get like a lot here. It's very normal that you are about to hit Rosebud, trying to predict the trajectory, and Rosebud just throws you like that. Okay.
Okay, that's an okay Rosebud, I think.
And that was Tiger Falls. Actually, that was not that bad.
That was a pretty good Tiger Falls.
Rosebud can actually be terrible. This time it was just bad, which is normal, it's fair. We take that. So now it's Robo Graveyard. There is a layer clip, a very small layer clip on this level, but actually I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna play with the rules that I believe are gonna be in the next update of the game. So I heard this one has some big chances of being patched, and it's just 10 seconds time save, so it's fair. I can just not use it. So the other characters have a lot of skips on this level, but I don't really care that much. Neera is actually very fast at running the actual intended level, so I just go on it and take these snowballs and now take this route, take the spring. A lot of cycles here again. There are some things here that I'm not caring at all, because if I do everything right, I get a bad cycle. And now I stand here, go there, many loops, full speed. Okay.
Nice. People who played Freedom Planet 1 may recognize this, actually. This is Battle Glacier.
Oh, here's the layer clip I'm not gonna use. I'm gonna just play it intendedly.
If I recall correctly, we found that by accident, didn't we? It was Yuki.
I mean, yeah, all the time we found a lot of layer clips by accident. But yeah, this particular, I think it was Yuki.
This is Monster Cube. This is one of the tankiest.
Yeah, but with some insane amount of HP.
Do we have some time for donations then?
Sure.
All
ahead.
right, we have quite a few donations that actually came in. We have one from Theophile who says, "Have a good marathon, everyone," and donates $5. We have one from Solas, who donates $25. Recently fell in love with gaming again thanks to Rain World, and it's just wonderful to see gaming going to a good cause, trans pride. And then we have an anonymous donation for $5 that says "Ice Ice Neera." And another $10 anonymous donation that says "I believe."
Oh, thank you very much. So for all the people with the nostalgia from the first game, oh, they love this level because this level is literally a remake of Thermal Base of the first game. Even the music is awesome. It's all from Thermal Base. Just different color palette, but overall very similar enemies and all the stuff. So I really love this level when I play the first time.
And the Brevin troopers make a comeback.
Yeah. So if you want to see if Brevin is back, try yourself the game. I totally recommend it. It's a really cool game. Actually, really long, longer than I expected, but anyway, really beautiful. So here is the skull, it's another body that is helping us. So on this level we have a lot of puzzles, we have to... Oh, by the way, do you notice I do the down attack a lot? It's actually because it gives you some extra falling speed.
Yep.
Very small, but noticeable.
That was added after the game was released.
Yeah, actually that was not on release. That was added later. Actually, Neera was very fixed about this time, but the game was released in September. And for Christmas, actually, Neera got some really nice update. She was kinda very slow before, and now she's amazing. That's all I'm gonna say, she's amazing. I really love the state she is right now.
Hey, it's Syntax.
Syntax. High Syntax. So we have these elevators that are from Final Dragon 1 Imperium Planet 1.
Yeah.
So now we get this final puzzle. I use the momentum power slopes to get up here. I take this. And here is a skull. Let's sync. Let's dance. Okay. Now the last one. Oh, actually the second last one. I'm gonna take the shield now in here, just because it's convenient. Because now, I'm gonna need to hit Syntax again with some other guys and being annoying. So I want to actually not be hit. And now the boss, Spider Syntax. More spiders, hell yeah! This one is a really challenging boss. No.
Uh-oh.
I lost the first cycle. Okay, let's go.
This is a boss fight in which the Neera suffers
Okay,
a
that
bit.
last phase was super nuts.
Yeah, that was super nuts. And also, I would say Neera is the one character that suffers the most in this boss fight because of her movement options.
I think actually Lilac suffers more, but I'm not
Maybe,
sure.
yeah.
I heard that there was some really cool stuff for Lilac lately, so I don't know with the new strats. So now more blast from the past actually.
It's Serpent. These were.
I think I lost one cycle for my strat, but it's still okay.
You're going to see Revo just doing down thrusts all over, over and over and over and over. That's because it helps Neera stay in focus, as every hit she does while in focus refills her meter, even if they're not taking damage.
Oh, I need to go here.
Yeah.
Almost forgot.
I was about to say.
Oh, this is World Armor, the second phase of Serpentine.
Yeah. Those little icicles Neera can throw on the ground with her down special on the ground are actually able to reflect projectiles, which are very useful for fights like this, which spam a lot.
And that was Serpentine, except that it's not.
Except that it's not.
You can get killed there, by the way. I remember a lot of people actually dying there casual.
I almost got killed.
Okay, so now it's shopping time. Because we're gonna buy these items. First, this one called named One Hit KO. And you wonder why is this person buying a One Hit KO item? You'll figure out later.
Yeah, you figure it out.
But for now, Payback Ring, that is the core item. And this is Global Pair 1.
Should I explain what Payback Ring does?
No.
Okay.
We're playing as No Stocks. That is the other item.
Yeah, we should actually explain both of them. So, No Stocks, as Revo explained before when he got the Bravestone, completely removes all of the lives you start the level with. And Payback Ring increases your damage as long as you don't have any stocks left. By a rather large
I think
amount.
25%.
25%. It's a rather large 25% free boost in damage for what is essentially no downside. Because
Well, except that if you die,
except if you die, you
revive.
die. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
revive. You have to start from checkpoint, which is not that bad. And Neera, you've seen Revo hitting very hard, and well, he's now going to hit even harder.
Oh,
This is
some
what-
really cool thing about Neera that probably you saw is that when I do the baton drive attack, that is up at an attack, when I hit some enemies, actually I get boosted my upwards momentum, and that is a really funny tech.
Yeah, I believe it works by multiplying the acceleration you have as long as you're still gaining an upwards acceleration when you hit something.
Yeah, it works something like that. This is this one. Ah, I already missed the cycle one. The one cycle.
Yeah, this is a hard boss.
This one is really hard to do in one cycle without attack potions.
Almost got him.
Come on, just die! Okay, I just
There we
decided to shoot. It's already complicated boss. So, well, all the Glow Opera is like the mid-game climax. So, well, we have a Glow Opera 2 that has some important initial cycle, but I guess it's a good time for donations in the meantime.
All right, sounds good. We have an anonymous donation for $10 that says, "If you believe in Dave, Dave will believe in you." Now, if you don't know what Dave means, Dave is actually one of the name options for naming Madeline for the Strawberry Jam block. It is currently in second place with $130, with Cat Bus currently leading. If you want Dave as a name, you'll have to donate to make sure that wins the donation for the names. But if you want something completely different as a name for Madeline, you can also donate for that as well and put in a name suggestion for yourself.
I actually donated for Cat Bus, but if you want Dave, just vote for Dave. Oh no, this cycle,
Almost
this
got the
means...
cycle.
Don't blink!
Don't blink.
Let's go! I love that strat! That is actually insane. Shout out to Panzer for this strat. It's really fun to watch. Okay, and now we get in here and we get insane speed, and well, we have to solve some door puzzles. We have 6 of them, but we only need 4, so I'm gonna pick this door that is themed with Dragon Body actually, so we have Dragon Body items. So we get here. Nice. Ah, you didn't get enough speed. So yeah, I could actually get launched by that vine and get a very perfect jump into this section. So we need to plug this in the ground and move to the next door. The next one I do is the chain impact door. Camera, thank you. That was actually very lucky. So I'm gonna actually do this version. It's a lot easier.
Nice.
So this is the one for Shenlong Park. And now I'm gonna proceed to the one on Siwada. Actually on Siwada, I didn't use these objects at all because as you probably saw, I skipped like all the levels, but you have these blocks. And we're gonna use flipping here if I don't fail, if I don't get sub-pixel.
Yeah, there
Okay,
you go.
nice. And
You
now
can actually
the Phoenix
use-
Highway
yeah.
door.
You can actually use the enemies to push you into the little gate, which actually saves a lot of time because normally you have to go back and clear an obstruction to move one of those lock pieces.
Where's my speed?
Yeah.
Okay, my speed's back. I win.
Yeah.
Nice! That was a super good launch.
That was a super good one, yeah.
So, well, once we got 4, actually we can enter here, the main door, and it's waiting us Beast 2, the second boss of this mid-game section. And there's also a bird!
Yeah, also a bird.
We have a lot of birds in this game. Okay, nice, face skip. Have to wait here, some vulnerable. Now to the top, throwing these orbs. Now back to the bottom. And now I can give another try for a face skip. Nice.
Nice.
And wait for a star card. We love birds.
No mercy.
So now it's time for a boss stage, actually. So I'm gonna make my second payback ring Nostox item, but this one with actual attack potions. So I'm gonna replace Element Burst, and let's go. This auditorium is an actual boss fight level. So it's
This
3.
is 3.
I forgot the strat!
Oh.
I was supposed to actually trade the icicles there.
Yeah. But it's
Well, still
minor. Yeah, it's a minor time loss. Normally, the lion would have died up top, essentially.
Oh, what was
Two.
that? Was the Captain Kalau inside the lion? Well, the thing is that all the beasts together make the BFF 2000. This bunny cute robot.
It's a Voltron reference.
Yes. We have to hit the hill. Oh no. We can still save it. Okay, actually,
one cycle,
not bad.
actually.
Not
Yeah.
bad. I lost a couple cycles, but yeah. Oh, we can do this. Whee! Whee! Because we can still hit it.
You fought well.
And the height you get depends on how much damage ticks you get in the baton drive attack. So you ask why I was using the one hit KO item. Well, this is a risky strat, probably not really recommendable for marathon, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Mhm.
So this is Palace Courtyard. This is I love playing with this item, and hopefully I'm not losing time because of it, because it's really risky. So let's go. We have some lot of platforming here. Context is Merga. You don't know Merga yet. Well, you will. Actually, took a stroke here in the mainland of Shangtu. So we have to actually stop her.
Yeah, she has essentially used her underlings as distraction for her to actually capture the capital.
Boss I actually don't need to kill. This one I do need. Now duality. Oh, I died.
Ooh.
Just warming up.
Oh no, I died again.
Damn.
And hopefully I don't die anymore because that would be bad.
That would be yeah, that would be bad.
Oh, it's the real
Ooh.
one. Okay. Good, good, good. We should be fine. As you
Oh,
can see,
that's-
I'm at
yeah.
0 lives with no health.
And it doesn't matter if you grab any extra health.
R, be careful. Okay.
Yeah, watch out for the
That
car.
was Archiethon. That was Archie, Need for Speed. And we enter transition. So now we have to either defeat Merga or let Merga defeat us. So this is faster.
Yep.
That's why I use this item, just because of this and because it's super fun to actually play this with strategical deaths.
If you
So I didn't
yeah.
get the one cycle. That was sad.
If you go fast enough, you can have one of the flame enemies on the stage right before Murga kill you, and you hit the transition, and you start the cutscene dead, and that just completely cuts it short.
Yeah, that actually saves a lot of time, but it's really
It's
not
really
consistent
risky.
right now for Neera, so I just didn't try it this time. But yeah, I really love the one-hit KO strat. It's actually one of my favorite item combinations on this game.
It's
So sad
terrifying.
it's only for that level, like literally never again touching that item. But it was worth it, totally worth it. So we're having title again now. On this one I actually use attack potions because the boss is kinda awful and I don't really need the jump potions. They are comfy but not necessarily faster in this stage in particular, so there's a lot of water bumps. So we keep here, take the hang bars and transition another screen. This is not really normal having transitions between screens. Probably you notice okay. Probably you notice that on this level I have transitions. Actually, the funny glitch you saw in Airship Wada that was spamming Thundra Rays over and over, that is a thing that actually is triggered by transitions. So I technically can do this in Tidal Gate, but it's not really useful here, so that's why I don't bother. Where I am, okay. Okay, Fire Shield, let's go! Okay.
Yeah,
And this is Showgirl, the boss. It's a really awkward boss because I cannot actually. Showgirl goes under the water, and I cannot hit it under the water, unfortunately. Not Neera, but our characters can. What I was saying before? Well, never mind.
you were talking about the.
No!
Ooh.
I
Damn.
missed the face! No! Okay,
Okay, that's okay.
over damage, it's fine. Actually, really hard to get an extra cycle save on this boss. And
Yeah,
well,
not being able to hit shell growth when it goes below the water is very annoying. I think Mila is the only one that can.
yeah, Mila can do it, and I think only Mila.
Because I don't think Carol can toss a disc. I don't think she can, right?
So well, welcome to the second part of the game. Again, our paths are divided on 3. So in this case, I'm gonna start with the lower one again. No buying it items, but I'm gonna pretty much use this same set for all the rest of the level. This is one of my favorites so far, and one of the longest. This is Sunset
Yeah.
Forge.
This is my personal favorite level of the game.
Oh yeah, this is a level you actually have submitted to bars.
Yes. It's still bad, but I still love this game.
That's Nazalok, the boss of the stage. We have an air encounter, but now we have to actually do a lot of puzzles. I'm gonna warn you that the first one is super cool if I get it.
Yep.
One of the things I love the most about the text of this character. So you mind explaining what I'm going to try? Oh, not
Oh.
this one, but well, whatever. I forgot the direction. I just explain what I'm gonna try, regardless of if I get it or not.
Yeah. I'll see if you get it. So let's see. Her Ice Lasso lets Neera freeze enemies, and that allows her to essentially create platforms where there wouldn't be, which allows her to completely skip this first encounter completely. And
And
that's
that was amazing.
very precise. That was actually incredibly clean. That's actually very precise. The position that you need to
Oh.
shoot the lasso into the wall at to make it bounce and hit the corpse of the enemy as it's flying away to create a platform is actually very precise. It takes a while to get used to it in practice.
Yeah, I feel really proud about that strat. It was like my
That's your-
300 IQ
my
moment on
500
this
moment,
game.
yeah.
Don't expect much more of those.
Would now be a good time for donations?
Definitely.
All right. We have a $30 donation from Anonymous that comments, "Yippee!"
Yeah.
Although, keep in mind, everyone, that right now we have a 2x multiplier on anything you donate. Somebody generously, anonymously, is going to match $1,500 for everything we donate. So $1 is worth $2 for the next 2 hours. So make sure you get those donations in now.
Yeah, please keep donating. I'm gonna give it a try to this. Yeah!
Yes!
I got this. This actually was fun by way still.
Yeah, I actually found that accidentally. But it turns out you can actually hit that from the other side and actually makes parts of this more bearable since it's a water shield.
So going into the last door, have 5 elemental doors, and if things go well, we have a guy vibing on the top left. Oh! No. Damn, that's a really fun thing. Fortunately, I didn't get it. So basically, you can see one of those skeleton guys actually vibing and moving out the fans. But it's actually, I don't know, probably it's based on a cycle I didn't get, so... This is kind of irregular
if they move the correct way.
performance. So now I have to climb all the way here and keep doing the puzzles. This level is super cool and the music is amazing. This is a real banger right now. And now getting the last part. I've played this level like 3 times already. And now we live, and now it's time to the next part. We open this door, and I have so many shield hits, so we turn this, and well, the other characters can actually skip all the whole section, but well, Neera doesn't have really so much resources to go up. Unfortunately, I don't have enemies to make elevators from them, but I can just take another extra fish that are the keys I need to actually open. In this case, increase the water. Oh, that was nice. Oh, now it's good. Now I can just jump under Ray, jump and get to the next section.
It should be noted that characters like Carol, for example, she can completely disregard the entirety of this puzzle because she can ride up those purple goo walls with her bike.
I failed this.
Ah, close.
Crystals.
This is
Man,
what
I'm getting bad
for.
momentum actually. I'm doing this too early.
Yeah.
I can actually froze the other this lab to actually get more height in the beginning, but normally don't need that. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. That's what jump potions are for. So basically.
Yeah, on this level in particular, they are really important. So now we actually fight Nazalok. Let's see if I can get it, but there's a really naughty face skip here. It's kinda RNG, so it's going well. Come here. Maybe. No!
Nope.
No! That was so
Almost. There we
unfortunate. Actually, I started to shoot in the ground instead of doing the hammer drive, but well, it is still very fast. You take it. So basically, if you get the face skip there, you skip all this animation. Feel very decent. This level is the longest in the run so far, at least for Neera. So now we move to the Magma Starscape level. Oh, actually, no hit. I got the bonus for no hit.
Nice.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, because of
because
the
shields, yeah.
The shields.
So this level is another level with a lot of cycles. And I've already started losing a couple, I think.
Can I jump
Oh,
in
this
for
level-
donations real quick?
Sure.
All right,
Go ahead.
we have 2 donations here. One from Akko for $11. Only 111 left for the task. Eyes emoji. However, Akko, we also had another donation from Anonymous for $88. Keep those donations coming in. Still over 1,400 available to be doubled. However, we are only $23 away from the SJ Crack Grandmaster Task Showcase.
Oh, let's go.
Nice.
So get those donations in while you can still be doubled.
So we have a lot of skips actually. We can just go all the way up here and things go fine.
Nice.
I can try this here and mount to this, and actually thanks to the fire shield I took earlier, I can just go here on the lava. Ah! Okay. And I skip an entire section by doing this. That was nice.
Nice.
Important to keep the rhythm of the attacks to keep a height, because the attacks for Neera actually make her. Oh! that was a Nintendo pause. Pause
Yeah.
champs in chat.
Completely intended. Yeah, it should be noted that her baton thrust she does while ice skating actually gets faster the faster she's going. So you can just hold the attack button and gain speed. You have
Damn, that's very bad. Okay. I'm not reaching? How? I guess this will
Yeah, I
fix
guess,
it.
yeah.
I'm taking these crystals. Oh, it's actually dangerous to keep taking crystals. I should not take more crystals.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
should
lose the
not
payback
take
ring
any
bonus.
more crystals. Oh my god, you're so close.
Yeah, this was a really bad magma star escape. Oh my god.
Yeah. This level has an issue when you're playing with Payback Ring because it's incredibly easy to just get a stock of the gigantic amount of crystals in it.
Oh, it's really not mattering. It's just changing my calculations because this boss is very much an auto-scroller. As long as I can keep the faces in order, I should be fine. But there is a really cool strat in the end that depends on actually doing good calculations. I can do this. I can moonwalk, but I don't want to lose my shield. Okay, so every time the 100 trillion comes, I can just do the same. But now it's gonna change because do you remember the baton drive upwards momentum I mentioned? Well, now I'm gonna try something spicy with it. So I need to calculate the damage like this, giving some over damage to the last phase. So I don't use the ice lasso to hit only the spear drive. So in this case, damn. That was
Man,
unfortunate.
almost,
Well,
yeah.
if I actually synchronize killing the boss with doing this at the same time, I can actually skip all the end and then grab this wall if I don't get 5 pixels, which I didn't, and just walk all the way to the top and skip this auto-scroller. It's about 8 or 9 seconds time save, so it's actually really nice, but well, not today.
Yeah.
And I got an extra life.
Just
So
at the
it's
end.
time for a small boss fight. Do you remember a scout that Earth Dragon that was helping us in Shade Armory? Well, it turns out that the skull is actually our enemy, so I'm gonna kill a skull. Oh, by the way, in the game, Skull actually proposes to Neera on this section. And this fight is very much the response Neera gave him. So be sure about proposing someone.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost got a really nice
Yeah,
damage.
you almost got it.
Okay, that was a very average kill. My PV for this fight is actually 17 seconds. You can kill this guy before actually throws the rocks, but it's super hard to get. Yeah, that was a bit of a brutal rejection. I must
It
agree with that.
is. It's a pretty brutal rejection.
So we have Sky Bridge now. That is a level with a very specific mechanic that you have the first part of this full auto scroller. I just kill enemies and then a boss, and I repeat the same process 3 times in the level. So this is perfect if there are more donations.
Yeah, we actually have one donation that just came in. Non-binary code donated $23 and said, I, for one, would never donate $23 unless it was being matched. Anyways, trans rights. The words
That's right.
less than 3... And that was the end of the donation.
Nice.
Yep. Remember, any donation that you send in is going to be doubled up to $1,500. And what that actually means with this donation that just came in, it means that we currently met the SJ Crack Grandmaster Task Showcase incentive. So congratulations there. We're going to be seeing that after the expert
Let's
one later.
go.
Nice.
Let's see it. And yeah, for the people watching, please keep donating. You don't always have the chance to have your donation doubled. So this is a really amazing thing. Make sure to input your donations right now. It's the best moment in your life for donating to Trans Empowerment Project. So now we have a lot of platforming between the sections. We can actually reach the arenas for fighting a little earlier, which is good. We have some mid bosses now. Our fighting courses, and well, this is very much all Skybridge until the edge, the end of the stage. Wait, I didn't kill the mid-boss! Okay, now,
Oh,
that was a Neocore cycle. Normally Neera can just one cycle that thing. So this is the second last one. Now we want to give ourselves this height and then take the shield. It's just convenient. Not really necessary, just convenient. So we have these fans, this loop, we jump, get momentum, and the last wave of this, but before the actual boss of the stage, that is another phase we have seen before in the run. Okay, more enemies, and I think this is the time for the mini-boss again. I went too early. There's cycles actually for this to work. Wait, what? I lost my focus. Damn, that never happens.
Yeah, that's weird.
Ah, never mind. I'm still good. And now after skipping the cutscene, bro, you remember the Captain Claw. Well, now we're not racing against him. We're fighting him. And it's an actually really complicated fight.
This is a Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Actually, that was a
fight,
very
actually.
good fight. Just I want the Claw to actually die in the right because now comes the second phase and... Oh, never mind, I got it anyway. Oh, I missed that hit. So now on this part of the fight, every hit is actually worth half health bar, so it's the same whatever attack I hit. Damn, that was a
damn
really
it.
nice kill.
That would be a really nice kill.
Okay,
That would have been a nice spike to him.
yeah. And now you get the start card. Actually a very decent coverage, I would say. Like 15 off my ALPD, but I would say it's okay.
That's okay.
Now like in Tower, the most vertical level in the run. A lot of cycles and puzzles here. A lot of very self-explanatory, so...
Well, the main gimmick of the level is that you have to either push metal balls or put yourself in some spaces to act as a conduit for the electrical current,
Nice.
and therefore
Awesome cycle.
activate mechanisms.
I lost speed.
Yeah. Otherwise, this is an oddly vertical level for a game of this type, which is very nice and refreshing to see.
We can use a marble or what?
What?
Okay,
The game does not want
our own
to-
body to actually conduct the orbs. It's actually safer than marble because now if I miss it, I have to go all the way again. But well,
Yeah, you
I guess,
essentially have to raise the electrical current to make it there.
so now we have tricks with actual marbles. I hope I get this one. No! This ain't being good luck.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is a pixel based, but instead of actually doing the puzzle like I'm doing, it's 2 marbles and my body. I can actually use the first marble if actually don't get into the spot. I can use that marble to clip myself through the door. It's a specific thing for Neera. I mean, not specific really for Neera, but a lot easier to do with Neera.
Carol can do it too, right?
Yeah, Carol can do that. I think she doesn't even need the marble. Oh no, yeah, she does. She does. Oh damn, I missed the orb. So now more vertical movement and more spider jump scares. I missed the combo. But this spider is actually, well, if I don't miss so much, it's actually easy to kill it. Okay, thank you. It's a lot faster killing the spider than breaking the orbs like I did in Avian Museum. Some funny physics moments. Okay, now we have this another puzzle. We have to go only on one of the 2 ways to keep going. So I take this. Now we build speed. That was not good enough. I could skip this spring here. So we go all the way to the top, and now after I kill the spider, it's another great moment for the nation because now I have to kill this spider, you can see there. And now it's falling for 30 seconds and I have to climb all the way again, so go ahead.
All right, sounds good. No current donations. However, I do want to mention that our Name Madeline incentive currently has the top two being Catbus and Dave, and the gap between them is closing ever so fast. Dave is currently at 170, while Catbus is at 226 and 27 cents.
Ooh.
It's a very close race there, and it could go either way. So if you want to see Madeline's name changed, make sure you donate to that incentive. And again, a reminder again, that we have a 2 times multiplier for the next $1,500 donated.
All right. So, well, we have the Storm Rider that is a really annoying boss because it has a really small hitbox. And it's really hard
constantly
to...
moving.
And yeah, the way this bird moves... Oh, more birds, by the way. Any bird lovers in chat? Okay. Just die, please! Thank you! Yeah, this was really hard. Okay. Okay, I can see chat fighting for Dave or for Catbus. I voted for Catbus, but I'm fine with Dave. I don't know. Any Dave lovers? So we have now Salon Jungle. This is the last segment I'm gonna do on the second half of the game. Salon Jungle is actually a very chaotic level. I really love it. Nice, I got the cutscene.
Nice.
It's a super fast level with a lot going on because there is... Oh, actually, we haven't introduced it.
Yeah, we have never introduced into this. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
way before, we've been fighting a lot of robot enemies based on animals, especially like Beast 1, 2, 3, and the BFF. Those were the creations of a little tarsier called And now, Ah's robot army is fighting Serpentine's remains of what used to be Brevins, because they want to get control of Syntax. And you're using the battle as a distraction to make it there first. This means the entire level is very chaotic. There's enemies fighting each other and you can get caught in the crossfire. It also kills the bitrate for most streams because of the amount of detail this level has.
Now we have seen the tunnel driver that is gonna be the boss of this game. A machine in command of our friend
Yeah, there he is.
So on this fight we have to lure to hit himself with the bombs. And attack in the moment the door is open. Nice, that was a really nice fight.
That's a really nice fight. Normally, if one of those bombs doesn't hit, the fight tends to go pretty out of control.
Yeah. So the struggle between and Serpentine keeps going. So we are now actually siding with against Serpentine. So this is not like. So this level is very particular because the first half of the level is like every single level with some new mechanics. Because, well, probably you noticed, but we have a lot of specific game objects for every stage in the run. But what is special about this one is that the first half is about collecting 3 pieces. So if you're paying attention to the run and you notice I was actually fighting 3 specific bosses before, maybe you can figure out what 3 pieces are. Nice, that was amazing.
Nice.
I really love the button drive boost. And now, thanks to the metal shield, I can just go here through the spikes and I don't care about the damage.
Nice. Going under the water.
That was unfortunate.
Fortunate, yeah. This specific route is very straightforward. It gets you to all 3 pieces very quick.
So if you recognize the 3 parts, yes, now I have the BFF 2000 in command. So I can actually destroy things with the giant bunny robot, which is actually amazing.
It also goes to show how detailed that sprite is.
Yeah. The problem is that I'm not the only one with a big match, so
You're about to see a pretty cool mech battle. Real
so
soon.
if you like road bikes, well, you're gonna enjoy this. 'Cause I'm just killing everything on my way now, but now I have to fight Serpentine and his mech road.
One of the cool things about the BFF style of fighting is that you can hold either your special or your melee button, and it transforms the normal attack into a dash and the projectiles into rockets. And you can hold them both at the same time. The main idea of this fight is to bait Serpentine into doing a punch, and then unleashing both the rockets and the dash at the same time on his face, which is where the hitbox is, for an absurd amount of damage.
And roll an hit one. Alright, I love Caradium. Love Carry.
You fought well. Too bad you're on the wrong side.
Let's see here. And now we finished the 3 sections, so a new path is unlocked, and I'm playing Gravity Bubble, pretty much underwater level.
Mandatory water level. Yeah.
I'm gonna do something that is new here. So this is the first checkpoint. I'm gonna restart for manipulating cycles later. There are a lot of cycles on this, global cycles. So that restart is one-time thing, because on this game it's actually not recommended restarting a lot, because, well, the file timer keeps punishing you, and it takes like 4 or 5 seconds of your file timer. But if your gain is bigger than that, like it should be here if I don't miss anything, it's totally worth here. This route with these cycles is saving about 10 seconds for Neera. And it has to be particularly that checkpoint. If I do the restart in some other checkpoint, I don't get the cycles I want. So now, this is the first cycle. Thanks to that restart, I can just go up here and ride this floor. And that was super fast, actually.
That was so quick.
That part takes like 3 seconds more if I don't have this. So... Okay, we push those blocks based on our momentum, like the Siwada blocks we only saw in Globe Opera 2 and not actual Siwada.
Yeah.
So now I take this all the way, probably too high, too fast. No, why did you take that? No! Okay, I'm just gonna go this way.
Just wait for the.
This is the other cycle I wanted. I wanted to actually ride the wall to go down. So now we continue this way. Wow, that slope. So now, boom! I love the bottom drive boost.
Yeah, it has a stronger effect when underwater, right?
Actually, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
It doesn't. It depends on how many things you hit, and I hit a lot of orbs of that guy there, so that's why I got so crazy momentum. So now, getting to last 2 cycles, rotating chambers, we can say. So this one, I'm gonna... Usually it's better to just take some ground on the water, so you can speed up more faster. But it's very relative. That's a lot of the situation. One thing funny is that if you see me spamming button drive here, it's just to cancel some animation that happens after doing a hit on the underwater. So here I'm gonna use focus to build speed faster and enter to the cutscene. The cutscene refills my meter again, so I can just use the same focus. So we're gonna escape from this giant laser Merga is throwing at us.
Yeah. It turns out that the ancestors of the Earth Dragon people had actually built a gigantic mining laser shaped like a dragon and used it to commit war crimes, essentially. And Merga wants to use it to take revenge.
So now this last part is just another story. I take the bubbles. Fun fact, I could actually skip this section by using the Thunder Ray after the transition, but that is no longer working in the next version of the game. Why did it fall there? Okay, so yeah. What?
What? Game decided not to.
Okay, I'm fine. I just lost a couples of seconds, but we're good.
what else is there to do with a giant laser? Destroy the moon.
So, oh yeah, exactly. Because America's objective is actually to destroy the moon, and now she's going to the outer space in Bakunawa thing. So we have all the Bakunawa section. The first part is actually chasing and finding. So this is very much an autoscroller stuff. Not an autoscroller because we go faster as long as we kill enemies. But this is very much dodging and all the stages like that. So good time for donations, I suppose.
Sounds good, and we got a lot of information that just came in. First off, let's start with donations. We have a donation from Eric PR46, who donates $74 and says, "Long live Archie." We also have a donation from Swago, who donates $15. Revo fans, also Archie and Akko.
Love Swag.
Also, we have a... We have a very special information update here. If you remember a few runs back, Chuckles actually mentioned that there was a super secret incentive if we met the task showcase incentive. And I've just been informed about what that is. That incentive is if we meet $7,277.27, they will add the Red Grandmaster maps to the SJ task.
Ooh.
And to go along with that, the taskers are working in real time right now to save time on those maps to show us.
Oh, that's amazing to
That's
hear.
amazing.
Mm-hmm. So get those donations in now.
They really deserve donations. Is that? Okay, we're good. Yeah, not that actually items are not affecting anything here, but they keep payback ring and no stocks just to not switch items back, which is very dangerous because on this level you very much don't want to have no stocks. But well, it is fun. If I don't die, of course.
You used to be able to soft lock on this boss.
Yeah. Ooh, that was well. we gained very well. Yeah, actually, that reminded me of something. There was one time I made a task for Night Yellow Free on Planet 1 for a marathon, and actually, I literally gave that task file to the person showcasing it 1 hour before I run on the event.
Oh yeah.
That was insane. Shout out to Tris that is watching and helping me with that task. It was Carrot Relic Maze, and shout out to Treya who actually showcased it. That was insane. We didn't sleep that night. What a night. Oh my god. So entering the last section of the game, finally, we're back in our rush. We have a lot of rails, and check out this super cool grinding animation. Okay, I'm gonna not use it so much because it's there to build speed on rails, but we can see this cool animation sometimes.
This level is actually mostly a reference to a certain
I was not meaning to
Blue
go jump
Hedgehog
there.
game, who has a one of the later levels with a very similar name. As you can see, Neera is very good at getting horizontal speed, thanks to her ice skating.
Oh, by the way, this is Discord.
Yeah, it's Discord again.
Just in a different glitter purple version, but that is Discord, the same boss of Phoenix Highway. So now we take these drills and we have another Discord.
You should mention the fact that this is a level that's also changed recently.
Yeah, I mean, this level actually had a layer clip I was using on my PV, and it's no longer in the beta patch, so I'm actually trying to grind without it. So I'm actually not gonna do it today. But there was a layer clip here that said like about 30 seconds. But we're going very well. We still underestimate, I hope, I believe. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think this was a run underestimate, but I honestly cannot tell at all. Ah! Why didn't... Okay, so we have these bolts. The bolts break the blocks, and we have to just make sure we open our path to keep moving.
One of the things you may have noticed is that all of the normal enemies in this game, in this level, I mean, were bosses of the earlier game runs. You see heralds.
Oh, yeah.
You see pincers.
Actually, taking this route is part of not doing the layer clip. The layer clip was actually on this section, straight to the end of the stage, but instead we're gonna actually take the Nintendo route. That is going this way. You're seeing right now all the thing that is skipped by doing the layer clip.
Yeah, normally you would have done a layer clip, you hit a kill plane, and then Tundra Array your way all the way to the end. But now you have to do the level the Nintendo way because it's gone. Also,
So
pinball.
now there's a pinball. Let's see if I can get this thread. I got the variation of it. Doing the Thunder Ray is actually slower. I'd rather not, but I needed it. I don't know the cycle I'm getting in the end. That is actually very important. Bad. I'm gonna wait a bit. I want this orb to be at the right so I can enter this section now. And now I'm gonna wait here. And get this. And this is the last checkpoint. And this is... Ah!
Upgraded.
The rail driver, so I cannot hit it until 3 lasers. I don't like the position. I might be get... Okay, I'm not being trolled, I suppose. It's important to actually manipulate this now for the future of this fight, because we switch now to another arena where I can actually open. Okay, good. I got the good pattern. This is a manipulation. I have to shoot after the second laser.
Right on time. Nice.
In the top to get this. I could get 2 face skips. Okay, that was actually very nice.
That was
Like,
actually pretty good. Yeah.
you maybe heard why it's called there.
Do we have some time here?
Yeah, sure. We have a boss fight now, and yeah, people can see how the fight is done perfectly. So go ahead with donations.
All right. Before we read donations here, I just want to mention that we do have a new bid war that just opened up. It's for Little Gator Game, and the bid war is Little Gator Name. You can name the main character of Little Gator Game in the run, and you get to choose their Little Gator name. Right now, we have 2 different options for the name. We have Frank and Archie. So if you want to name the Little Gator for the Little Gator Game, you can send in a donation now. And as for donations, we have $20 from Maggie that says "Let's go Cat Bus." $3 from Anonymous that says "Gator Walk, Gator Walk, Gator Walk, Gator Walk."
Okay, so that was the final round. We fought Skull and together, and it was a very easy fight.
Very clean.
So now we have Clockwork Arboretum. This is a level where we have a lot of floors. We have all these locks in the center, in the elevator. So we have to actually take a key for each of them. These fish-shaped keys. So this is the first floor, and we have 8 of those. So it's actually a very cool level, movement-wise. Just kinda very long.
Yeah, it's one of the second longest level besides Ancestral Forge, I think.
I think it's actually...
Or the longest.
Yeah, it's about it's the second, yeah. Ancestral Forge is actually longer than this for Neera. I think for the other characters might be long... Oh, no, never mind, because Carol has faster Clockwork, but has also is insanely faster Ancestral Forge. Yeah. So yeah, I think Carol is the only case of this level being longer than Ancestral Forge. For the other characters, Ancestral Forge is probably the longest, and this the second. I think no, never mind. I think I'm wrong about that. I think only for Neera this is shorter than Ancestral Forge. Now I was remembering, and shout out to the runners of the other categories. I haven't actually run them. I did learn and love a little things for the other characters, but I'm just running Neera for now. Nice. I'm onto something I didn't mean to mount. Oh, we can stall a lot doing this. Oh, this is the 4-1. Okay. So this is actually the hardest floor, in my opinion, because there are a couple important cycles and very precise ways. Yeah, that was fail.
Yeah, but you still got it.
Let's see if I can get this. Oh, thanks for the shield. Damn, that was being so good, but they didn't get the height. That strat is actually really complicated. Now the 5th floor, something funny is that I want to actually not take crystals because I don't want to take extra stocks because of the payback ring effect.
This is another one of those levels where
that's
there's,
why, yeah.
There's so long, there's actually a risk of you getting a stock from all the crystals on it.
And losing the payback ring bonus, and well, that's why I actually didn't want the bonus ring there. I did all my best to actually avoid it because I don't want to get crystals. I mean, I can take it in the way back because the way the bonus rings work is actually giving you more crystals depending on how much you move during the bonus time. So I'm just in the elevator, I'm not doing really much. So this is the 6th floor.
Shoutouts to Mega Man.
Yeah, this game has a lot of references of many actual titles. Now the first one. Oh, why did that? Okay, we should be fine.
Whoop, that's a skip.
Yeah, that's a skip. Actually, you will be stopped naturally by objects there, but if you take the key and just fall off, you pass before the obstacles hitboxes are actually spawning, so that serves very well to my cause of being fast. So let's go here. Well, it can. Okay, nice. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that happens there. And now, what is this? Oh, I never got there. Okay. Now we do our way back. Not my best clockwork Archiethon, but I can take it. The most important part and one of the coolest things in the run for me is the boss here, because there is a very unique thing for Neera on this fight.
Are you gonna try it?
Yes, of course. As always. So this is Curry again, Carol's sister, but now she's
Nice.
Oh, basically she's invulnerable now, but for some reason if I freeze her, she loses her invulnerability. So instead of waiting instead of having to wait all the fall to kill her, I can just kill her when she's invulnerable. That's a very specific thing of Neera, and I really love it.
Yeah, normally you would have to wait until until you catch up to her when you fall to start the second phase of the fight, but Neera can actually completely skip it thanks to her invul. And another trick which slows down her falling speed, which lets you catch up to her immediately.
Also, that is an important and relevant detail. I hit her exactly when she was starting to head downwards, so that made her actually lose her vertical momentum, her falling speed, and make me catch her up earlier. So now, Inversion Dynamo, that is probably the most difficult level of the run, has a lot of really complicated things, and I'm just vibing.
He's cruising by, but the main gimmick of Inversion Dynamo is those green portals you see. If you enter one of them through the left side, it spits you out on the right, and vice versa.
Wow!
Nice!
a Nintendo skip there.
Nice. So the main idea is to enter those on the correct side, because a lot of the puzzles of this level are based on entering or finding out how to enter the opposite side of one of those portals. But Revo just did a massive skip there, by the way, right before with one of those jumps.
Now, actually we do this and we skip all the section, this puzzle. Now we have paths. Okay, now we have paths to take, so I'd rather take this one. Now we have a very big skip on this level.
This became possible when Neera got buffed, if I recall correctly, right?
Straight.
Easy.
Okay, very easy. I mean, it's not really easy. Don't quote me on that. It's actually very complicated. It was a lot harder in the past, though.
Yeah, I think it was almost impossible until Neera got buffed, right?
It was super, super precise. Now she can build more speed. It's a lot more easy to get. We have a very, very bigger window. There's another skip that is actually using the unintended skip I got earlier. So we can actually do it in purpose now, but no guarantee I can get it. It's a really hard one. It's very precise. But basically, if you touch the ground of the teleporter, I didn't get it.
You didn't get it. Yeah.
That was very
It's
close. You just pass through it like I did before by accident. So I would have been here. It saves like 7 seconds. And now we have the tankiest boss of the game, Titan Armor 2. You remember we fought this in a lot like with the Mech robot? Well, now I'm fighting with the character, so has a lot of life. So need very good combos to take this down.
I believe you mentioned this was the perfect fight to actually learn how to fight with Neera.
Yeah, definitely. For the last phases, Serpentine actually shows up. It's invulnerable now. How did you... I don't like my health.
No, it's okay. I don't like that.
Yeah, the last phase was not really
Yeah,
good.
not really
But we survived, that's important. So now we're heading into Lunar Canyon, so good time if there are announcements or donations.
Yeah. Just a reminder that if we reach $7,277.27, we're going to be able to add the red Grandmaster maps to the SJ task. They are currently working on that task right now to optimize even more time. And we also have a few donations here. We have a double secret donation, completely anonymous without any comment at all, brought to you by Non-Binary Code, who says no comment because I'm an anonymous secret. Thank you for the $13, Non-Binary Code. We have $2 from Anonymous that says Go Gators, and $7 from Matt Packer.
Let's go.
Nice.
Lunar Canyon we have some specific gimmicks. One of them is these areas with lower gravity. There's not really much Neera can do with them. The other characters probably have better tools to take advantage, but we still have some good movements to do. So, section we have these cannons. We can actually use them, but I'd rather just skip them.
Yeah, just go through the jellyfish, no biggie.
Which is actually hard. And the first one I made it look super easy, but it's actually really hard.
Also, the second gimmick of Lunar Cannon is that the walls will shock you.
Yee! I love using enemies for this. Wait, what?
What?
Oh, it was a missile. Okay, I never got that before.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I was wondering what actually destroyed the bubble. Okay, I want this middle shield because actually you notice that the level works in a way that actually floor and the walls can damage me with electricity, while the metal shield actually makes me invulnerable to them. So now we fall slowly and we get to the last section. Oh, I was too high, damn. Should we go now?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, and now we have the boss. Very cute UI for this, but I'm gonna fight seeing from Merga's point of view while she's commanding the machine.
When Amerga shoots the crystal, they become they get reflected as lasers that home in on us. It's important to just stay on the crystal and not get hit by those lasers too much and kill the crystal as fast as possible, because Amerga will shoot a laser at us and that does a ton of damage.
Yeah, that was a one-cycle fight.
That was a one cycle, yeah.
That was a one-cycle fight, actually very good. So we're entering the last level in the run, the final boss. We're gonna actually fight Neera this time and not let her kill me. So this is the first time I'm gonna change items since a while. And we have attack potions for this, obviously, because we want to deal a lot of damage. So Neera has 5 phases? No, 6. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
The first one is Blue Moon.
It's water-based.
Yeah! I was getting the 10-second steal.
That was a sub 10.
Well,
That's good enough.
that was unfortunate. Wait, what? That is not a great Merga, but I'm still alive, suppose.
Yeah,
Super
he's still
Moon.
alive.
Super Moon.
Well, not great, but I'm alive again. This is actually my old strat.
Yeah.
If things go well, I can just like one phase before the invulnerability. Now Eclipse, I hate this one.
The main gimmick of Eclipse is that she can go invisible. Normally you can cheese this using Element Burst since the dot actually reveals her current position, but otherwise you have to guess. You straight up have to guess when she does.
Damn!
But...
Wait, what?
What? Oh, she
Did I
died.
kill her? How?
Okay, that's new.
Okay, never happened before. Hope this has no consequences later in the fight. Oh, Lilith.
Wait, was I the one who discovered that you can actually reflect the tornado for some reason?
Yeah, you can reflect because it throws a lot of pellets. So now it's the moment for the last phase, Mega Final. That I have a strat actually forcing a movement here.
This is the boss that you would have fought in Palace Courtyard.
Yeah, very much. Oh no, I want her here. Never mind. Okay, I have a centered Merga, which is not ideal, but I'm gonna deal with it. Normally I want her in the corner. I had a bad manipulation.
Keep hitting her with the down thrust to complete.
I'm not gonna finish in this cycle.
Stay in focus, yeah.
Nice! I actually wanted
Yeah,
to kill
Icicle's got
her.
her.
Okay, time is after I skip the last cutscene that is not this one. So... Hey, and... Time!
Time.
Woo!
GG.
I don't know. Have no idea about what time I got, but surely
Where's your
underestimated, right?
Quack.
Okay, we have a crit, squank, important moment of the run. I don't know.
Oh,
my
right on
estimate
it,
is accurate.
right on it.
I swear, my estimate is like super accurate. You can see why. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Not sure if there's any other announcement before we say goodbye.
We do have one quick announcement.
Sure.
Some of the people in chat just noticed it. We actually just broke 7K
Let's
for
go.
Archiethon this year.
Nice. Is that a milestone?
That is...
And there's
Not-
always a milestone. In speedrunning, every
It's
run
7K.
number is always a
It's
milestone.
always a milestone.
It's always a milestone.
Let's go. I love to hear it. I love all the people that have been donated, all the people that participated. Thank you so much for having me. Always a joy to be part of Archiethon. In every role, I have to participate. So serious shout outs to everyone. And I don't know, that's it for me. Anything you might add, Weisel?
Not at all. Thank you for actually giving me the opportunity to commentate something. It's commentating something I haven't done in a while. So it's always nice to be able to participate in any speedrunning community events.
So
All right. Thank you both for such an amazing run.